Welcome back to Skyrim VR. I believe when I left off, I haven't checked yet. I had just got the bow, and I'm heading back to see her father. And then I guess we're gonna try to kill him. But before that, how you doing, buddy? You don't have any extra text or dialogue for me, huh? I'm glad I have you out as my shout instead of something that can damage people. I don't want these guys all starting to attack me at once. Eat that arm. Yeah.
Leave me in peace.
Yeah, bite it. I am. I'm just standing here. I can't watch you eat. Bite her.
Leave me in peace.
Sorry.
What you doing that for?
What? What am I doing what for? Walking around, strafing, left to right? Why am I doing that?
All. Don't keep our master waiting. Take him the bow immediately.
It's not my master. I done told him that.
All
And
of Skyrim.
then I restarted and decided that I'd let him be my master and let him give me the gift of vampirism. A potion of blood? Heck yeah, I'll take that.
Need anything, Baron?
How do I make a
Can
potion?
I assist you? You know I
Blood.
love to serve.
No, I don't need anything right now. Please, stop asking.
Yes, of course.
Hey, do you need anything?
I knew you'd be victorious.
Yeah? Oh, hey, do you need
have the
anything?
bow. I'm sure your reward will be great for ensuring our Lord's success.
Yeah, well, let me see this bow actually real quick. Since I haven't even looked at it in my inventory since I gathered it. Oriel's bow, 30 damage, weighs 11 points, and its value is 1,436 gold. Does 20 points of sun damage. Undead targets take triple damage. So a vampire would take 90 damage and 60 sun damage. Wow. So it's a powerful bow against vampires. I'm gonna unfavor you because I'm unsure exactly what will happen with you for this whole thing, but I feel that I may be shooting up her father with a bunch of arrows.
I knew
Trying
you'd
to
be
debate whether I
victorious.
want to use glass, ebony, elven, or just steel. I know the aforementioned ones do more damage, but I have
Oriel's
more of an
power
abundance
is
of
ours.
steel arrows. Man, wouldn't that be something if I could disenchant Oriel's bow? Why do I have that? And I'm carrying around 3 pairs of glass boots. Oh, these are all disenchanted. But I am carrying around 3 pairs of glass boots. Or 2 pairs. Rather, that's glass armor. Do.
You have the bow.
Yes, I have the bow.
I leave politics to others. I serve the lord of the castle.
I've already been down through all this. Oh, Daddy! Dad, where you at? Hey, Dad. Hey, Serana's dad. You don't mind me calling you Dad, right? I mean, because, you know, what if Serana and I just somehow magically were able to go ahead and pop ourselves out a couple of vamp children? What would you be saying to that, Pops? I wish I could remember James Franco's line in Why Him when he's talking about his conversation with Gustav to, oh my gosh, his girlfriend character's father in the movie. About him proposing to his daughter and him accepting that and calling him son or dad. He's like, you'd be calling me dad before this trip is over or whatever.
I knew you'd be
Or
victorious.
son before the trip is over or whatever. He calls him son at the end.
All of Skyrim will tremble
That's
before
thought of it,
us.
just that whole thing, his whole flipping out. That he was having, well, can I drink that? That'd be so delicious right now. Just pick it up and yum. It's like strawberry juice. Yeah, called him his son. Wish I was dad. To be honest with you, I'm 36 years old.
All of
Not a bother.
Skyrim will tremble before us.
Been single most of my life, which has actually given me the ability
knew
to
you'd
do
be
a lot
victorious.
of things that I wanted to do for myself. Then I fully followed through with them, you know, just different life choice decisions, good crowds, bad crowds. You know, and you can't really blame it on the
Oriole's
crowds because
bow.
nobody's actually
Well
forcing you to
done
do
indeed.
anything. Everybody makes that decision for themselves. If somebody truly does a thing. And normally, in most circumstances, people do choose to do that thing themselves. However, being one that has experienced, and I'm not proud to say this, but experienced the use of many drugs throughout my life. When you're under the influence of a substance in your body, even that of alcohol, which is a drug, you don't really have the full wherewithal to make decisions or even remember decisions that are made. Nonetheless, I shouldn't laugh. I'm laughing because it's stupid. It's stupid how true it is. Not even be able to remember things that you do in life just because, like all of a sudden there's just a blur. And you remember you're at one place one moment, but all of a sudden, a day, sometimes a day and a half, even later, or longer, you're someplace else. You know how the hell you got there. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, and that's not cool. You know, it's not an awesome experience for one to admit has happened in their life. You know, to completely have a day and a half, you know, probably two. Because I don't even remember the full amount of days that was in between. But I remember I was told things had happened that I did a day and a half before then that I have no recollection of at all whatsoever. Just being in a different place, not even being where you started at. That's even scary. And I found that's an easier way to pick up gold and gems out of a dish rather than sitting there and doing that. You just grab a hold of that bowl and pour it over really gently, like. And now that I'm over encumbered, yes, took out the boots somehow. I was gonna sell that. It's like, it's been a hard life after all, but I'm not going to It's been a hard night. It's been a hard life after all. But I kept moving forward. I don't know where her father's at. This place at all. I don't think he's even in here. I don't have any living here. And I will remain strong, 'cause I'm not a quitter. I won't give up on my life. There's more inside that you'll ever know. Even though it's been a hard life, I'll be alright after all. Oh, look, my own personal coffin. And I used to be able to sing a lot better, but smoking, minus the coughing and the tar, the lung pressure kind of seems to dissipate, and I can't really project my lungs the way that I used to. So I cannot sing and hit the notes, even the higher notes that I used to be able to. And it's something that I do miss. And you know what? I still smoke, and I know this. And I wish I'd never started smoking, because it is addictive. That right there is a bad drug. Very addictive drug. I can't sleep in there. There's somebody in there. Well, duh, I was trying to close the door. Not the door, but I guess the lid to the coffin. That's on hinges. It's a hinged lid. It's very convenient. However, when I die, I have no matter of worry what's stuck with my body, to be honest with you. And all the things that we do with the human's body after his death are all things that we've all just devised at our own mind. No, not my mind or yours, but through history. The minds that is the thing to do with the body, because we feel that it is this thing that deserves this. I mean, whether the worms eat us and I turn to dirt, or an animal eats me and they poop me out and it turns to dirt, guess what happens? In the end, I turn to dirt. The end result is still the same. Human can say this, oh, this is a better thing. But seriously,
There's plenty for
hey, let's take up all this land, put holes in it to put these bodies, and then not use it for anything at all, rather than just sitting there and let people come back to grieve over their dead loved one, that is causing them to die themselves, within themselves, because they're continuing to grieve. And I'm not trying to sound cold or anything. I've lost people in my life.
Leave me in peace.
And
I knew you'd be victorious.
if I just continue
I'm sure your
to
award
think
will be
about their
great
loss
for
in my life,
ensuring our
and I'm
Lord's
just running around this
success.
place talking, I'm not even playing the game. I'm gonna die myself. Because if you think of death, you dwell on death, and those that are dead, guess what? You become dead yourself. Walks like a duck, talks like a duck, acts like a duck, and must be a duck. With the acting and the psychological behavior of a human being. Yeah. And I don't mean to sound cold at all. I'm more into the living than I am the dead. Because the living is more real. Like this right here is dead, actually. My views of things like that, kind of go against people, and that's whatever. People don't like the cold hard truth about life, and the facts of life, and what it is to be alive, and that's whatever. And I guess ignorance is bliss, but I'd rather not be a fool and go through life with struggle than sit there and pretend to myself that some things just don't exist or matter. Screw that, man. And selling out is what it is to even be a human and to have life. You don't see animals selling out. They are. Except for the fact only by a human. Such as in the fact that I have a pet dog. You know, and I love her. I've had her since she was the size of my hand. And now she's 13 and a half years old. Human years. And, you know, I have grown a great attachment to her, but I took her. I didn't take her from the beginning. She was already in captivity by humans and in birth. That's the only reason I got her, because the lady's husband that was giving them away in the parking lot, she had told me it killed the mother and was going to start killing the puppies, so she gathered them all up and took them to Walmart and was giving them away for free. And my dog is a vegan nuclear mix. She is quite beautiful. I took her so out of the natural habitat the way of an animal to live, just like the natural way of a human, you know. An animal's not gonna sit there and make up other rules for itself to go against its natural instincts on what it feels in life and the way of living. You know what? So, I mean, yeah, it might sound really barbaric, but our own knowledge of things is what's creating our own demise as a race. And we all know it, but let's all just be fools, pretend like it doesn't matter or exist. Keep on keeping on, right? I gotta get the new cell phone, I gotta get the new update. I gotta get the new whatever to be in with the in crowd. It's more important to be in with the in crowd than be a human being and have instinct and knowledge. Yourself, an individual, not a conformed unit. Be able to think freely for yourself. The Ransom of Zarek. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer, Part 1. The Mare of Our Soul. Is that an F or an S? I'm guessing an S. Sea-Level stood in her garden and read the letter her servant had brought to her. The bouquet of joss roses in her hand fell to the ground. For a moment it was as if all birds had ceased to sing and the cloud had passed over the sky. A carefully cultivated and structured haven seemed to flood over the darkness. We have thy son, right? We'll be in touch with thee shortly with ransom demands. Zarek had never made it as far as Aiken, after all. After all, one of the brigands on the road, Orcs probably, or a cursed Dunmer, must have seen his well-appointed carriage and taken him hostage. Jalamil clutched at a post for support, wondering if her body had been hurt. He was but a student, not the sort to fight against well-armed men. Had they beaten him, it was more than a mother's heart could bear to imagine. Oita! And potatoes. I got about 5 pounds of red potatoes out of my garden. I pulled them early. They were small, kind of, you know, not all of them were small. Some of them were pretty good size, like a normal potato, if not bigger, that you get from the market. You know, but still, they were about the size of like the red dinner spud potatoes you get at a restaurant. You know, when you get the small red potatoes. You know, with maybe some herbs, some garlic, or just garlic or butter, or you know, whatever they serve at the restaurant you go to. Most of them that size, so I would throw those on the grill. Actually, you know, nothing on them. The past couple nights, I got about 5 pounds out of my patch, but the sun had started burning them up. I had left for a few days and wasn't able to water them, and they were having a hard time before that because it was starting to get pretty hot. But I went ahead and pulled them up. You got that. They've been quite delicious. Okay, so hamburgers, steak, beef, the last 2 nights, and then chicken tonight. Two-headed increase to 21. The legendary city of Cinque by Matera Chapel. Oh, I'm glad I traveled down there. Am I still inside the castle? Looking for her father? What's this thing? What's this bow? Just an Imperial bow sitting up on there inside the Vampire Castle, being all big and strong. Beware ye the leaven of the hypocrite. Sorry, I was thinking about church matters. I don't attend there anymore. I mean, that's completely fine. When I stopped going, I started feeling so much better for myself. It was, man, I tell you, they're trying to tell me that I'm, you know, a sinner and wrong and stuff because I haven't gone before everybody there and been like, I'm a sinner. I do this because they're all, oh, we're all sinners. We go to church, we're all sinners, just like everybody else. But it's okay because we ask Jesus for forgiveness, and like that's retarded. That's not what it's all about. Don't just sit there and I'm a sinner. I'm gonna keep on sinning, but it's okay because Jesus will forgive me. You know, I get mad at it. And I'm upset. And I'm sad, to be honest with you, because it's like. That's what's being taught. It's retarded. Yes, Jesus was a sacrifice for our sins so that we could have forgiveness. But even Jesus himself said that he is not the one who saves us, but it's God, his Father, who saves us. That he is merely just here to do his Father's business, which was to be a sacrifice for our sins. Just like as in the Old Testament. God stopped recognizing the Old Testament sacrifices because men in their wicked ways were doing it just lawfully. Just like we use, well, I don't, but just like churches try to use Jesus now, such as I just professed the church I was talking about. Just sin whenever you want, and it's okay because you ask Jesus for forgiveness, and you'll be forgiven because you sin. And that's how the sacrifices were to Yahweh, the God, the Lord, being given by his people and by the people that would sacrifice unto Yahweh. And I mean, what is the point then? It's like, oh, I killed that person, but it's okay because I'm going to sacrifice this goat because that's the penance for killing somebody and God will forgive me. So you kill 10 people and you're like, I had to kill 10 ghosts tonight. Man, that sucks. I better stop killing people so I can get my ghosts stocked back up and ask for forgiveness again. I shouldn't laugh at it, it's just the stupidity of it, you know? Like, look at me, I'm shaking because of it, it's retarded. Oh, man. I feel like I definitely need to post this video. I feel like I'm talking about some pretty decent stuff. Okay, that's just me. I don't have anything really I can blacksmith. I do have that ebony ingot. I mean, maybe I can
I'm
enhance
no
something.
fan of the sun. It would be better
No,
than
I
this.
can't, because I don't really have any ebony items or weapons, and they're all enchanted. I don't have that blacksmithing skill. So, oh, that's right. I'm not good at naturalist. Let's go find some place that I haven't been to, because I know there's several of them. I think there's still some up in here. Maybe not several of them. I do have quite a bit of places unlocked. I think there's another place up in here. One way to find out. Head on over to Stendhal's Beacon. And maybe there isn't. I really feel like saying maybe there is not. But I've gotten lazy even with their own language, and I use it properly and we'll just shorten up stuff. Where's that in? BGW. Or whatever it is on the commercial and let's get really lazy at talking and just talk in code, you know, in short, change the language and things, and to what end? To what end? Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing up here. It does look cool though, looking at this in VR and seeing it versus just, you know, like on the screen. Seeing it with the depth. You know, that is truly something. I'm not sure what the long-term effects of something like this would be.
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger to them.
Should I drink one of those things of blood? I wish I knew your father was that son, or maybe I don't have the mission turned on. Yeah, so I bet now the marker will be on for him. Yeah, look, there it is. Let's go ahead and fast travel back then, continue this. I've just been doing a lot of talking, and I really was sidetracked from the playing the game. Sorry. I need some more spiky grass. Oh no, I keep heading back that way, but maybe it's, I need to be heading back that way.
Ronthal, where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for? Oriel's power is ours.
There were, well, complications.
I don't want to hear about it. I want what I asked for.
Yes, Farron, of course. I'll see to it.
Man, I'm hungry again. And I just ate.
returned. Is your
What if I use a
pet
vampire?
keeping you entertained?
You know why we're here.
Excuse me?
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic half-breed vampire.
Provided for me?
Pathetic, huh?
Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will...
I'd have to go back to that cave and talk to him, get sun arrows, huh? Man, where was he at? I can always look it up online though, huh?
not touch him.
So, I see this dragon.
Oh, let me check out my arrows.
Fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
Loyalty? You never intended to let me live.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Oh, yeah? You're an insult to our kind.
Little patience for talk. Good. Let's end this. I'll rend the flesh from
It's not working. Use the bow.
Oh my gosh, hit him. There we go. Oh, that is all I had to do the whole time.
It ends here.
So I killed a vampire that turned me into a vampire. Am I no longer a vampire? I'm gonna give her her father's I'm gonna give everything that her father had to her.
Do you need something?
Yeah, I need you to trade some things with me.
If you think it'll help.
I do. If I can trade them with you. Where's his sword that I just picked up, right? I mean,
Well, now that's done. I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here, for as long as they'll let me. I think we can rebuild here. Make my family's legacy something more respectable. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned. That's what I wanted to hear. Alright, let's see what you have.
oh wait, let me get out
My
of this.
congratulations on defeating Harkon.
Lord Harkon defeated. I never imagined I'd see the day. My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
He was out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father. But I suppose my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now.
I cannot recall what the heck it is that I picked up. That would given me, 493 over 483. I'm not seeing it in here. Whatever it is.
Do you need something?
Where's the last batch of alchemy ingredients I asked you for?
So, I just completed all the vampire missions, huh? So if I'm not a vampire anymore, will she still follow me? Because I could become human again. If I become human again, will I still be able to get into the castle? Or will they attack me?
Morthal used to be a quiet place, but then the world used to make sense.
Where the heck is that piece of Nernmood at? I'm glad that Nernmoot sings. You know, that'd be a cool mod. Singing plants
If you
and
need
animals.
any alchemy supplies, I'll do my best to provide them.
You can know where
Assuming I
they're
haven't
at.
used them all up. Jürgen and I both work hard. I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics. She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy. Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book. No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem.
Are you gonna make me
I
go
just
pick
often
herbs
don't
too?
have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try. Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock. I think I can teach you a thing or two. All right, then.
Let's move faster. The sun is... It's not great for my skin, but...
I'm gonna save and quit. I don't really like playing anymore. That floor's there. Oh, wouldn't that be cool? It'd be hard to make a game that would have a room that could read out, but you know what? I bet over time somebody will figure out something that can be done where the ground underneath you will move. Oh my gosh, I'm blowing my mind right now with thoughts. Wow. If you could be in virtual reality and what you would have as the ground surface in the game. Read out as a ground surface below you. That would be something. How could it be possible? And not get hurt too badly. I think people would just do dumb stuff just because. And they would hurt themselves. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we can't have this thing. People hurt themselves. Dumb. I just think guns don't kill people. People that pull the trigger of a gun kill people. A gun doesn't just fire itself automatically. A human has to hook something to it to make it fire. So therefore the human is killing the person using a gun as a weapon. But a gun isn't always necessarily a weapon.
My talents are much
like a
needed
knife isn't
here
always
in order
necessarily
to
a
keep
weapon.
Morthal
I use knives to cut my steak.
safe. Morthal is a troubled place. It's my duty to see it rest in peace. Very well. Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn. We shall banish the creature you have become.
I thought you left me already just because I talked to this dude.
You deal with powerful forces. Take care they do not overwhelm you. Good. Combat!